Dear students, welcome to the online lecture series of environmental science. Today we are going to discuss about the causes of air pollution. What are the resultant effect of the pollutants we release by anthropogenic activities, different activities, be it the fuels use it for domestic purpose, either for heating or cooking, or it is use it for industrial purposes, or use it for automobiles, or for incineration, or for so many other activities, be it mining, etc. So we'll try to discuss what are the causes of air pollution. First ever cause of air pollution is natural cause. Natural cause of air pollution means all those causes of air pollution which have been resulted due to the activity of the nature itself. It means if air is getting polluted through natural means, the role of individual human being is negligible or none, or null effect is there, because the amount of pollutant or amount of pollution is being caused in the atmosphere is by the nature itself. And what are the causes of natural air pollution? It may be a forest fire, which is the result of scorching heat and dry leaves and friction. It all happens by all natural means. Then the methane released from the marshy areas, which is a significant source of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, is no methane is being produced from the marshy areas due to anthropogenic activities or human activities. No doubt, human beings also release it by other means, the methane gases, but from the marshy areas the methane gas released where no human activity or intervention is involved. Then the pollen grains so released, which becomes an allergen for the patients, like the elderly patients, like suffering from asthma, bronchitis, and so many other respiratory related diseases. Then dust releasing either from volcanic activity, which we in general sense called suspended particulate matter. And suspended particulate matter may be the source of suspended particulate matter may be anthropogenic or natural source, but here we are discussing about the SPM released from the natural source of pollutant, that's from volcanic eruption. Means the amount of pollutant is being released from nature into the air causes air pollution for a time being, but nature has got the potential to get it recovered from such pollutant as is being added by natural means or natural causes. Then second cause of air pollution is none but the anthropogenic or man-made activities. And what are the man-made activities due to which the air pollutant gets air gets polluted, or the atmosphere gets polluted and becomes a very concern for the whole world. First ever cause of air pollution is automobiles, or we can say vehicular emission. As we all know about the facts that the trend of the use of vehicles is increasing day by day. In earlier times, the number of vehicles are very much less in number, but with increase in the industrialization and advancement and increase in standard of life, almost every home is possessing by a vehicle or a two-wheeler or three-wheeler. Means all are using the fossil fuels, and the increase in automobile either by individual sector or by community sector or by government sectors all releasing pollutants is most of the vehicles presently is using the fossil fuels, be it petrol, diesel, or other fossil fuels. So, really, use of fossil fuel no doubt releases so many pollutants in the atmosphere, which may include sulfur oxide, nitrogen oxide, oxides of carbon, oxides of nitrogen, suspended particulate matter, and out of suspended particulate matter, SP suspended particulate matter, NRSPM and RSPM. RSPM means respirable suspended particulate matter, which is fine in nature, and such fine suspended particulate matters are very much concerned because these may easily enter into our alveoli because of it is smaller size in nature. Then next is industrial source of pollution, industrial cause of air pollution. No doubt there are so many industries which is necessary for the advancement or increase in standard of life or for growth of the economy of any particular nation, but there are industries which are releasing too much of pollutants either in gaseous form or in particulate matter form. So some of the industries we mention here, for example, cement manufacturing industry is there, cement industry or cement manufacturing industry is there. Say for example, pharmaceutical industry is there, pharmaceutical industry is there. Say for example, distilleries is there. Say for example, oil refinery is there. Oil refinery industry is there, tanneries are there. Means there are industries which are responsible for the cause of air pollution. Pulp and paper industry means the industries which no doubt provides ample job opportunities and increases the economy of any particular country, but at the same time all these industries use fossil fuel, hence becomes the cause of air pollution as it releases oxides of sulfur, oxides of nitrogen, oxides of carbon. Say for example, hydrocarbons releases aldehyde, it releases sulfur oxides, suspended particulate matters. Means if we take the example of this automobiles or take the case of the industrial sources, both use fossil fuels in large amount, and no doubt fossil fuels have been formed due to plant or animal sources, hence it contains sulfur and nitrogen or carbon, so it releases after combustion of such fossil fuels results the source of air pollution in nature, which may be of sulfur nature, nitrogen nature, or carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide. So these are some of the causes of air pollution, but there are other minor causes as well, which may include the mining. No doubt, mining means extraction of minerals or any valuable materials from within the surface of the earth or from the surface of the earth. If we are mining in a particular area, and the mining may be a surface mining, or it may be a subsurface mining, surface mining or underground mining. No doubt, underground mining is comparatively releases less amount of pollutants, but surface mining releases so much amount of suspended particulate matter, and especially very harmful for the agricultural areas nearby, because it accumulates the suspended particulate matter on the crops, on the surface of the crops, on the leaves of the crops, and decreases the process of photosynthesis, hence the productivity of the crops, and in turn reduces the economy of the particular nation or the country. Means, besides this, huge amount of fossil fuels are also being used in machineries, as the mining activity is done through machinery, and in machineries huge amount of fossil fuel are being used, and such fossil fuel may be diesel, petrol, or any other fossil fuel, or the coal itself. So release of air pollutants either from the machinery itself or from the source of mining from the ground results the change in undesirable change, or we can say deteriorates the quality of the air. Hence, mining, automobile and industries are the causes of air pollution, which is very much concerned in present day. Hope you understand the causes of air pollution. In the next lecture, we will discuss the consequences of air pollution. As already discussed, the consequence of air pollution is very much concerned. It affects all the sectors, be it human being, be it living organism, be it aquatic ecosystems or terrestrial ecosystems, or be it properties. So we will try to discuss in the next very series of lectures in detail. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Best of luck.